Well, we got Alan Colmes, syndicated radio talk show host, formerly of Hannity and Colmes, joining us for a little bit of a discussion, friendly debate. I don't want to be enemies with him. I disagree with him on almost everything. It's coming up in about 5-6 minutes for the rest of the hour. But I wanted to bring Ted Anderson up. Ted, what is it like for you? I'm going to put this up on screen for all the viewers. That Rush Limbaugh spent a lot of an hour today reading a Prison Planet article by Paul Watson about Al Gore's global warming fraud, where he's caught photoshopping and fake graphs and everything, and linking to us. He's attacked Prison Planet in the past, and I know you said you listened to him some, that he more and more is sounding like us. I see video clips of him from the show online, and he's talking about global corporations hijacking us, that Obama wants to destroy America so he can make us all dependent. I mean, Limbaugh is, I guess, being forced to really start to tell the truth, or he's going to lose his audience. See, as long as we get the people to wake up, everybody else will follow. You educate the public about the New World Order, it's game over for the globalist.
Well, the neat part about it, Alex, is that the truth is very, very, very popular, and it's gone so far now that even the mainstream media have to pick it up. And I just think it's just awesome to see your article, front page, rushlimbaugh.com. I don't know how it can get better than that. That's just...
Well, front page, he doesn't usually have a giant headline. It's like, dun, 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 go to prisonplanet.com. And he's attacked Prison Planet repeatedly, other articles over the years. So he knows he's linking to us. Very strange.
Yeah, I would say so. But like you said, Alex, it is very interesting to hear Rush Limbaugh talk about the New World Order. I mean, it is just an amazing turning point. Obviously, we have an effect out there. We're getting somewhere with this. A lot of that is due to your efforts and your team, and I just really salute you for that one, man. You guys have just blown the lid off of this thing, and I think it's just great.
But, Ted, it's scary how big we're getting. I mean, you're sitting right on top of all this, and I'm sorry, but I think it's a keg of TNT. I mean, dozens and dozens of newspapers a day attacking us. Media Matters, George Soros, CBS News, Jerusalem Post, Salon, New Republic. I mean, Ted, this is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right there on the White House enemies list in the top 25. I mean, this is getting crazy.
It really is. It's getting to be really something else. I have to say that. But again, Alex, I mean, the reason why I'm here is because I've got little kids. Well, when I started, they're little kids. They're big now. They're all grown up.
Yeah, one of them's in the Army. Has he been sent to Afghanistan yet?
Well, he's right now in Iraq. So,
oh boy.
Well, he's in Kuwait, but he'll be at his post in Iraq here probably next week. And then my daughter, of course, in college. I mean, the future generation just doesn't stand a chance at all unless if we can turn this country around and get it back on the proper track instead of the direction that we've been heading. And I think everybody realizes that now, obviously, including Rush Limbaugh, which I think is just amazing. And you're right, it could be a keg of TNT. And, if we make a difference and I end up getting blown up in the process, well, then so be it.
Yeah, there's nothing like being truly alive and just playing the cards you've been dealt and let the chips fall where they may. We're doing the right thing, and that's the end of it. Damn the torpedoes, go straight at them. Ted, briefly, because Alan Colmes is coming up in a moment. Oh, we just got him? Oh, great. Okay. Ted, tell people about today's gold offer. You're able to hold yesterday's gold prices of where you bought gold in the market a few weeks ago at the 1,050 level. It's at 1,145, $95 above what you bought this in the market, but it's running out. You're at the very end of it. Tell us the coin offerings you've got today.
Yeah, I sure will. I mean, right now I have the francs currently at 263. The British sovereigns are currently at 325. But with silver jumping up over $18 an ounce, one of the best buys that I have is the Walking Liberty half at $8.69. The Lakota Nation coins, we still hold those down at $22.44. And we have a variety of man, I've got such a small amount of buffaloes. I don't even want to mention that I have them, but they're there. If you're interested in those, you can ask for them. We have a pretty good supply of Canadian Maple Leafs in the safe, and the Eagles, and Krugerrands, just a few. What you want to do is you want to call your representative at Midas at 1-800-686-2237. The reason for that right now is that supplies are getting thin, and you'll find that out if you try to stop down at your local jewelry store or or coin shop, pawn shop, that type of thing, you can see that everything's bought up.
Ted, fire out the toll-free number for listeners to call the brokers and tell them it's the Alex Jones Special and take advantage of this. They're not going to find a deal this good anywhere.
Yeah, the telephone number is 1-800-686-2237. Again, 1-800-686-2237.
800-686-2237. London Telegraph reporting major gold reserves running out worldwide while this boom kicks in. The dollar imploding because the last 3 administrations, or even more, have been devaluing the currency. It is now the time to get into gold and silver, and the best place to do it is Midas Resources. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. Ted, any closing comments on gold and silver and where this market's going? It appears the new stabilization level is at about 1,140, an all-time new level.
Yeah, it is. It tried to dip down into that 1,030 level today, but didn't succeed. It ended up shooting right back up again. There obviously is some pressure by the major institutions in New York City and that kind of thing. They do like to try. They're trying to sell gold and prop up the dollar, but it's not a successful effort. And honestly, I just have to say that the dollar's falling. You better look at gold and silver as part of your portfolio. I was even talking to one guy, very conservative. He says you should have at least 10% of your portfolio in gold. I think that number is way low. But if you're, if that's all you can do, do it. Because right now, with what's going on in Washington, with all these handouts, bailouts, and everything that's happening, the value of the dollar is going to get hit. We just know that's going to happen.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ted. Midas Resources standing by to take your call. They can answer your questions, 800-686-2237 or MidasResources.com. Thank you, Ted.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Always good to have him pop in occasionally with us. Well, for the balance of the hour, the end of the show, I'm very honored to have Alan Colmes on. I've been on his show quite a few times, and he's been here with us a few times. And I don't agree with him on quite a few issues, but I do agree with him against torture and secret arrest and war and all the rest of it. And we've now seen 11 months of President Obama in office. I want to get his take on the president and what the Republicans are doing and what's going to happen when Republicans get back in office in a year and then they continue to go down the same line as Obama has. What's going to happen as the public figures out both parties are controlled by the same corporate interests? Maybe Alan disagrees, but certainly the patience of the American people is running out. The honeymoons for politicians are shorter and shorter. Alan Colmes, of course, the host of the Alan Colmes nationally syndicated radio show that airs throughout the United States on Fox News Radio. And, of course, he also co-hosted from 96 to 2009, the co-host of Hannity and Colmes, a nightly political debate show on Fox News. And he's also written Red, White, and Liberal, How the Left is Right and the Right is Wrong. See, I believe the right and left don't exist. Colmes began his career in stand-up comedy. And that's a funny joke about left and right. And he developed his radio career in the Northeast, eventually at stations like WABC, WNBC, and on and on and on. And it's good to have Alan Colmes up with us. Alan, thanks for coming on.
Alex, I don't think I ever gave you as good an introduction as you just gave me, so thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You bet. You bet. Alan, look, I don't want to sit here and attack you. You don't really attack me too bad when I come on your show.
No.
But come on, man. Obama, the Peace Prize, 40,000 more troops to Afghanistan.
That he got the Peace Prize? Is it Obama's fault? You want to blame him that he got the prize?
Well, does he deserve it?
I would have waited. But, I mean, why attack him for a prize someone else gave him?
But it just shows the delusional socialist...
I mean, it's not him. He didn't do it. I mean, maybe you don't like that he got the prize, and I think he's got a lot to prove. Look, I've got an issue with him on Afghanistan. I want a decision made. I want to get out of Afghanistan. We probably agree on that. I don't want another quagmire like we had in Iraq, and I think he needs to earn that prize. But it's not his fault that he got it.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a good one-liner, Alan, but regardless of the fact, it's embarrassing that he got it, and I think it blew up in everybody's face.
It's embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing to him. He didn't give it to himself.
I'll tell you what is embarrassing for sure, and I do think it's embarrassing. It shows all this worshiping, this fawning, like he's Gandhi and Martin Luther King rolled up into one when he hasn't done 1/100th of what they did. Now, that's my opinion. I just think it diminishes the prize.
Look, look, I think obviously there was a great deal of excitement about the campaign. He offered a lot of hope to people at a time when the country seemed hopeless, when we had a lot of problems because of the Bush-Cheney regime, and people were looking for something, and he came along and was the right charismatic character at the right time. Now he's got to do the work, and obviously he can't live up to the hype. Nobody can. Look, I'm more progressive. I want to see him be more bold. I want to see him close Guantanamo by executive order. Do it tomorrow. I'm glad they're doing trials in civilian court. Show that our criminal justice system works. I want to see him get out of Afghanistan. I want to get out of Iraq faster. I want him to stand up for something in terms of health care, the public option, on the table or off the table. Where does he stand? From a progressive point of view, I'd like to see a bolder approach by the president.